The United Arab Emirates has introduced a nomination-based golden visa for Indian citizens, offering lifetime residency for a one-time fee of approximately 23 lakh rupees. Earlier, pathways required a minimum investment of 5 crore rupees in real estate or business commitments. Shivani Bazaz has all the details.
Well, yes, the UAE has rolled out the refreshed golden visa scheme for Indians, slashing costs and widening eligibility in a move that builds on the India-UAE Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, or the CEPA. Now, signed in 2022, CEPA aims to deepen trade, investment and mobility between the two countries. And this latest golden visa reform is a big step in that direction. Indians can now apply for lifetime UAE residency by paying a one-time fee of 1 lakh dirhams, roughly around 23.3 lakh Indian rupees, without needing to buy any property or start a business, which were mandatory under the earlier route. This is a major shift from the existing criteria that demanded around 2 million dirhams, which is around 4.6 crore plus, in property or business investments to qualify for the golden visa. This time, the visa has been opened up beyond high net worth investors and individuals, now available to professionals like teachers, nurses, scientists, digital creators, e-sport players as well too, rather than just HNIs and business owners. Applications can be filed directly from India through designated centers or online portals, and candidates will be assessed on professional credentials, clean background and potential contribution to the UAE's economy and culture. Now, experts believe that over 5,000 Indians are expected to apply in just the first 3 months, which is the pilot phase, with more than 4 million Indians already living in UAE. This opens new pathways for tax-free income, business opportunities and full family sponsorship as well, including children, parents and domestic staff. Back to you.
All right, joining us now is Rohit Bharadwaj, Country Head, India and Director, Private Clients at Henley and Partners. Thank you very much, Rohit, for joining us. Rohit, frankly, have you got any kind of formal word from the UAE government? Is there a circular out on the UAE government website, or whatever we're seeing around this 23 lakh rupee golden visa? Was this clause always there in terms of getting a visa through nomination?
I think it's very exciting where this recent news came up just a day or two before. But I think we still need to wait for an official kind of an update from UAE itself. But if we really step back, the golden visa actually was introduced in 2019 by the UAE. And at that time, the objective was to attract investors in terms of different opportunities to invest in UAE, to different options, whether it's real estate and also set up businesses. And over the last 6 years, they've actually done a lot of fantastic work in terms of, creating and also gaining that momentum of being the wealth magnet of the world. Now, according to our recent Henley and Partners wealth migration report, roughly approximately 142,000 millionaires are, projected to relocate globally, with UAE being the major beneficiary of a net inflow of such millionaires of approximately 9,800, individuals.
All right, that indeed is a big number. What I would also like to ask you, Rohit, and this is what the UAE authorities have told us yesterday. Golden visas may be granted by the UAE government on several grounds, including but not limited to real estate investment to the tune of 2 million dirhams, business ownership, distinguished contributions in fields such as science, medicine, arts, culture, media and sport. All nominations undergo a government-led vetting process, even those coming from authorized agents, with the final decision resting solely with UAE authorities. What does this entail? Can you really get a golden visa for 23 lakh rupees?
As I said before, we are yet to await an official announcement for the government. But over the years, they have been adding certain different kind of categories to attract highly skilled individual families from all over the world as well. So I think as we are yet to wait and get that announcement officially about the news which has been floating since last couple of days.
But as of now, if somebody goes to you or makes an application, what is the nomination route? Because what we are hearing
Currently,
is that possibly this is just a marketing gimmick that is doing the rounds, something that was already there, and it is being repackaged as something new, which is not new actually.
so currently, if somebody wants to apply for the golden visa, the investor route still is currently the most popular in terms of investing through the real estate or other investment opportunities, including the bank deposit option. They did include open certain kind of categories in the last few years, but we need to yet open whether such individuals or have they targeted certain country nationals to apply with certain regime. That is something which we yet to need to wait and watch.
Right. And how popular has been the golden visa for Indians? Could you give us a sense of what is the kind of growth on a year-on-year basis you've seen since 2019 when this golden visa was launched?
I think we've seen a tremendous inquiries from Hellenian partners. In terms of the proximity of location between India and UAE. Naturally, there has been a lot of NRIs who have been there in UAE for generation, and a lot of people, the demand, the key drivers for attractiveness about the golden visa. It's still about it's the achievement in your economic growth, improvement infrastructure. The initial trigger which started was for a lot of investors to invest and diversify their real estate. That was one of the initial triggers. And now a lot of people who have been there, who have bought their homes, whether for second home opportunities or relocation, they're also now creating a wealth creation, which is automatically leading to your employment creation sector within UAE. And within that, Dubai and Abu Dhabi has been the most important catalyst for that.
Right. And as of now, if somebody wants to get a golden visa, what is the minimum amount of investment that is required and the waiting period?
So it still stands the investment. If somebody needs to invest, it has to be 2 million dirhams of a real estate or another option of a bank deposit option for a 10-year visa, or a 1 million for a minimum 5-year opportunity of an investment. So that still from the investment route still stands.
Right. And in case if someone wants to use a nomination route, did the golden visa program already have a clause where a government or a business entity can nominate you and 23 lakhs was needed to actually secure that nomination? Because these are some reports which we've already also read.
This is also for news for us, honestly. So as I said earlier, we need to wait and watch. Is this something which they are actually opening up new categories, such as nomination under the business, to allow whether it's on a attracting talent, or on a merit-based system? So we need to yet wait and watch. Hopefully, we'll get some clarification, hopefully by this month.
Right. And finally, as you deal with a lot of Indian clients, in terms of popularity, where is the UAE golden visa compared to other destinations such as UK for that matter, places where people want to move to or migrate to?
So in terms of the opportunity and the attractiveness, if you see that the UAE golden visa is a minimum or to maximum 10-year renewable permit, which is renewable every 10 years. When we compare with the most popularity, what we've seen is still the Europe golden visa, or the residence by investment programs have been continue to be very, very popular, because they also have a certain pathway. And if you as a family fulfill certain opportunities there and residency requirements, there is a pathway to PR or maybe citizenship in the future. So they still continue to remain very popular for people not only who are looking to relocate, but most importantly, who are looking to have a plan B or a second home, or to hedge their current residency as a sovereign risk.
All right. Rohit, thank you so much for joining us here with your view on the golden visa and reports of the changes to the golden visa regime and how possibly an individual could get it for 23 lakh rupees. But as you're saying, and it's important to point out, there is no official circular. And if you want a golden visa right now, you would still have to pay the required amount, which is almost 4.5 crore rupees. Thank you very much, Rohit, for joining us with that update. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of News Center. More news and updates continue right here.